nice view of the city. Now up a steep hill. Okay, back on the road for a moment. Okay, this is outrageously steep here the other day. My legs are still giving me jip. Whoa. Okay, a brief stop to a video and get my breath back before we attempt the challenge ahead that is Moonfield. Why is it called Moonfield?
It's got lots of anthills in it, sort of clumps that look a bit like the surface of the moon. Well, so people thought.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
And my knee's already giving me a bit of jip. You know, I'm nursing a strain from the 8 miler we did the other day, so lack of confidence in the face of this kind of challenge. Like 2 minutes steep uphill. I'll get back to you. Get back on video at the top if I make it. Jayo. Halfway, and now you can see the pothole nightmare that Mum described just now. All on a steep slope. I just made it to the top of that 2-minute stretch uphill over molehills and through craters and things. I can't feel my legs. This is how a seasoned pro looks. You could do star jumps and all the rest of it. Yeah, that's beyond my endurance, right? Anyway, this is where we've just run up from. Spectacular views. Our family home is just over that hill there. Yeah, thank goodness.
Flat and downhill.
Flat and downhill.
A little bit of up.
Now we're running along the top of the hill. This track used to be a big puddle just last week. You can see I wasn't kidding about the giant puddles. Still got to walk around the edge of this one. A couple of minutes later, I've come to the university. There's some of the science blocks, I think. Well, over there, right in the distance, you can see something looking very much like a layer of smog. That's where Bristol is, so I don't know if it's Bristol smog or it's just some fog in the channel. Oh yeah, see the top of the castle there? That's interesting. Obviously a fake castle from this angle. Behind you can see right here, that's the Royal Crescent, famous landmark and historic buildings, global heritage architecture. That's stinging little stings to add to my aching muscle injuries now. Okay, from this side looks more like a real castle. This is because back in the 1700s, the date's actually on here when it was built. Can't see it. Anyway, back in the 1700s when who was it? All important cities really needed a castle on the skyline. Bath didn't have one, so they built this called Sham Castle. Sham, of course, meaning fake. So there we go. Made in England, but fake. This ground's a bit treacherous. This field, famous in our family as the blackberry and sloe field. The sloe is, of course, a very important ingredient in sloe gin, which hopefully we'll be tasting later in the holiday. Very delicious. Now we're on our way back home. See, that's the hill. We live the other side of that, so I'm going to go down to the canal now. Oh, you see the abbey's behind that tree there. And here's a picture, postcard view of the Canal. Piaoliang. This is the last stretch really before we go back up the hill home. Brief encounter with the city centre rush hour traffic. And that's the hill back home there. Negotiated that mean old hill at the end there. Here we are, back. The camper van of home. Oh.